Hello, and welcome back to Mediocre Minecraft. On this episode, I'm going to be getting some farms done for my animals. In the last episode, I managed to get a couple, but not much. All I managed to do off camera was get another cow. To be fair, I didn't look ridiculously hard and like ridiculously far afield. So off camera, I'll try and get some sheep or try and find some throughout this video. Because I'll have to go quite far afield for that. But what I've gone ahead and done. So yeah, the 2 cows and 2 chickens are in here. But what I've gone ahead and done is marked out the spaces that I'm building these pens in, just with the right diameters. And I cleared out this hill a bit and the trees just so that I had space for it. All 3 of these things will be the same. The interiors will look a bit different. I'll like decorate them a bit differently. But yeah, essentially they'll all follow a very similar pattern. Which, yeah, it's quite a simple pattern. I mean, it probably won't take long to construct all of these, so I might do them all on camera. I don't know yet. But yeah, it's, I don't know, I quite like the design that I came up with. I mean, I've seen this sort of, it's not a new like shape or anything. I've seen this sort of shaping before with them, but it's just, actually I don't need to do it like that. I can do it from the floor. I'm so used to putting from doing those ones over there. I'm so used to doing it from on top. It's so much quicker to do it like this. But yeah, these obviously aren't necessarily going to be the most efficient farms. They're mainly to start me off getting some animals and to look nice. But they hopefully will also be relatively efficient, for manual at least. Eventually, when I get onto building some more like redstone driven farms and things, I'll keep these obviously, but I might add in some more fancy redstone farms just so that I have the bigger supply of materials that I need for builds and things like that, because I find quite often I run out of materials way quicker than I think. Okay, and then I need to get one of these to be 1 up. Ooh. Cool. Are these a double block? Yeah, they are. Cool, so yeah, then it's just essentially one of these in the middle. The same thing, 3 long, 3 wide, I guess it is, and then it's 12 long, I think, if I've got the maths correct there. Yeah, I don't know which is going to be which yet. I might just fill those 2 because they're adjacent, and it'll look quite nice if they're filled, and this one could be empty for now. And this one will eventually be the sheep. Light this up because obviously it's gonna be quite dark in here if I don't. Yeah, I made a bunch of fences. Not using spruce fences. I tried it with spruce fences and I don't know, it just looked a bit weird. Everything was too dark in the palette. And then I was gonna try it with stone brick walls, but then I thought I really just wouldn't like that. Where should the fence gate be? I did them off center in the one that the test one I did. Yeah. But that's essentially the design. It's quite simple, but I think it looks quite nice. And it serves a purpose. 10 by 5, so it's decently large. I mean, it's not going to fit hundreds upon hundreds of animals in, but yeah. Yeah, I might just build all of these on camera. I mean, I know I said I wouldn't do repetitive builds on camera, but I don't think it's too bad doing this on camera, or I hope not. I hope it's not too boring. I mean, considering last episode was incredibly unplanned, I think that this one will be at least somewhat more interesting if I do it. Even if I'm just doing this for not the whole video, but lots of the video, then it will still, I think, be interesting because I'm actually doing something that I've planned out and is building. So yeah, some other plans I've had and things I've come up with is I know I built that little potion bit in the top of my house, but I was thinking of building an actual like potions like built like its own dedicated building, like a small little tower sort of thing over here somewhere. I was thinking, because I was thinking I can use this bit of spruce area because I want to go for sort of I don't know, like a fantasy, but not like just medieval style fantasy, like cool little like mushroom forest and things like that, like fairy tale kind of fantasy vibe. Obviously not to my base and stuff because that doesn't really fit that. I mean, it does a bit if I put it in the surrounding here to fit that, but yeah, I want to put some giant mushrooms down, make this whole place look really sort of nice and just blend into everything. And then I want the buildings to be fitting for that, so whether it's little mushroom houses or little towers or little plant sort of houses, I want to make sort of like a mini village, but I want the buildings to serve a purpose. Like I don't want to just make like an artificial village and just load it with villagers. Yes, I'll put villagers in there that will be trading, but I want the houses, I want that to be like a brewing house. I want that to be like a super smelter house, or if there's a certain kind of farm which will work best in a house or something like that, just so that there's something, and a little fishing place, but obviously I'm talking that's quite far down the line because that will require a lot more time to be put into this, which I'm going to put in. I want to. The reason, like part of the reason for me doing these recordings is the fact that it keeps me more motivated on one world, because I have a big habit of just quitting worlds and starting new ones and either speeding through them and not like doing a nice build, or just sort of abandoning them after like a short bit, which I don't like. I don't like doing that. It's not the most fun to just go through a bunch of worlds, because I want to play this, like the game, the way I see other people play the game, building a nice environment for themselves and all manner of things which aren't, if you're talking about the game in terms of completion, like defeating the Ender Dragon, the things I see people build, they're not beneficial to that. And I mean, the whole point of this game is you can play it however you want. It's a sandbox game. It's meant for being creative and just messing about and building and doing what you want. And I think I'm gonna use this series to take advantage of that. But yeah, these are coming along nicely. I mean, they're coming along exactly how I thought they would, because I knew what they looked like. But yeah, quite happy with how simple they are to build as well, because I didn't want to overcomplicate a design for these. I didn't want to make anything too fancy. But yeah, I mean, as well, the reason I'm leaving all these, like, I'm not doing just one big thing divided into a bunch of little pens for like different animals or different colours of sheep or something, is because I want and I want that sort of like almost realism vibe to it, where it's not like realistic, like this is exactly how it would be in real life, but it feels like it's built for like purpose. And I want it just to look nice as well, not just a pen on the floor divided into different animals. I know that's efficient and useful, and I have done that many times on worlds before, but no, I think this will look nice. Awesome, so I'm almost done with this then, and that means I can start moving the animals in, which will be really cool. I haven't actually been, because between episodes, whenever I've just been on this world, either gathering resources or like doing the terrain like this, I've been getting the like farms. That's why they keep sort of changing height and stuff, is because they just keep harvesting them. Not all of them, not like the bamboo ones, which I don't have a massive use for bamboo right now. I just wanted the farm there so that when I needed bamboo, I could get quite big quantities of it. But yeah, I've been harvesting them, and I've realized that I haven't been harvesting the wheat that often, which would be very helpful for this, obviously, because breeding animals and luring them back. I mean, I do have the leads, which are much easier to use, especially if you use it in tandem with the lead. That makes them move a lot quicker. I realised I didn't put torches on this. But yeah, I keep losing my train of thought today for some reason. A bit tired, I think that's probably why. But yeah. Awesome. So once I've added the fences in here, I can start luring the animals in. Cool. I did kind of want to have... Actually, no, it's good if I have the sheep there, because then if I ever want to expand it to, like, have different places with sheep of different colours and stuff, I can... Oh, that's the wrong place. I've got more room around to expand, or... I mean, I'll probably at some point add pigs opposite or something. The reason I'm not too sort of eager to get pigs now is just because... I mean, they're not that useful. The only purpose they serve really right now is food, pork chops. Cool. Let's get the cows first. Doesn't matter if the chickens come out as long as I can capture them quick enough. Yeah, that'll be fine. Cool, let's put the cows... Actually, let's put the cows in the other one. I know that seems weird. Oh, I've missed a cow. I know it doesn't make much difference. They're right near each other. I don't know. I just feel like I want the cows in this one. Cool, so this is the cows. Oh. That's the cows done. Awesome, can start breeding them. Chickens, 1, 2, cool. They didn't move that far. Yeah, I'm just using the leads as well because I think it's quicker. It feels quicker. Oh, thank you for the egg. I might be completely wrong. It might be the same speed, but it feels quicker. Oh, there's one of the leads. Cool. I mean, yeah, at some point I'll obviously build an automated chicken farm and an automated cow farm, because those are the two, unless you like really want wool, those are the two sort of most useful farms, at least in my opinion, because you get a variety of resources. And I mean, leather is just useful generally. I mean, books obviously right now, but in the future, well, books again for bookshelves to make things look nice, or item frames, or whatever, it's helpful. So yeah, let's get some wheat and seeds, so then I can breed them. Awesome. May I have oh no, I've taken the wheat out of there apparently. Don't know why that one wheat isn't growing there. Weird. I know I will expand and like fill in this farm at some point, but for now I don't really need it because I only really eat the potatoes, so it's not really necessary for me to do that. Again, this episode is a bit, I don't know like what's slow and what's not. I feel like this episode isn't necessarily the fastest, considering I'm building one thing. Like some episodes like when I built the base, that was 2 episodes, but they were quite full on, building the portal and the bridge in the same one. But yeah, I mean, that's all I really had planned for this episode. What I might do actually is I might have one last look round for some sheep to see if I can find any. And then if I can bring them back, fingers crossed I can. So yeah, I'll do that, and I'll have a think if there's anything else I want to get done. Well, I know there's stuff I want to get done, but in the time that I've got sort of left in this video, I'll see if there's anything I want to get done, and yeah, I will be back in a sec. Okay, so I am back, and as you can see, I managed to get 1 sheep. It's not much, but it's a start, I guess. I got it all the way over by the village. I went over there with the minecart. Actually, I didn't take the minecart back, but that'll be fine. Yeah, so I went over there and I heard a sheep and looked around and I found it. Couldn't find another one, looked over there. So yeah, in between videos I'll just go for that. But I think for the sort of the rest of this video, not that there's ages left, I'm gonna move this sugarcane farm. Sorry, this sounds quite annoying. There we go. I'm gonna move it out of the way of here, because I mean, yeah, it's useful and it's efficient enough. I just sort of want it out of the way. Wasn't a massive fan of how it looked there, so I'm just gonna have some lines going across here of sugarcane, I think. Oh, I should have got the dirt, so I could have built out. Oh no, I'm gonna get some dirt from this anyway, aren't I? So if I go from, let's go from where this birch tree is. But yeah, I mean, I've been trying to think what I want to get done in the next episode. I feel like doing more building. I'm definitely in a building mood. It's just a question of what to build. Yeah. Maybe it'd be a good idea to bring some villagers over and get a start on a little villager trading post. That might be a good idea, actually. Because then I can start getting some emeralds and leveling up some villagers, so I can get to a point where I have some really powerful villagers. So yeah, I want a farmer that has a potato trade, a librarian with a mending trade. I think it's librarian, yeah, because clerics are the potions people. I do want a cleric at some point, but right now that's not essential. Trying to think who would be helpful. Maybe a weaponsmith, toolsmith, or something. Oh, Fletcher, no. Fletcher, that's what I was talking about. I think maybe in one of the last episodes. Because then I can always rely on sticks for a trade. So that would be good. Yeah, so the reason I'm saying 3, and I haven't added like, oh, why don't I just get a bunch of villagers? There were 3 villagers when I went over there to see if there were sheep over there. They were just trapped. They had trapped themselves. And so they'll be really easy to move, and I know exactly where they are. So I think they're my best bet for now. And I mean, if I have 2, I can make a breeder. So I don't need any more than 2 really. Yeah. It is getting dark, and I'm not a fan of being out here. I don't want anything to get destroyed. So yeah, in the morning I think I'll just finish that off, and then that will wrap up the video. But yeah, between episodes I'll do some scouting for a place to build the villager thing, and some designs. I'll do some test designs on my test world, which is just a creative super flat that I just have built some things on that are here, like this bridge and those pens and stuff, and the design for that rail, just so it makes it easier when I come to record. But yeah, I don't have any idea how I want to design the first one. Probably quite generic, because eventually, once I've built that little village thing that I want to get done, each of the professions will have a specific house with a specific look that's like catered to their role and their job. So yeah, I mean, this episode's been a bit more productive than last episode. I mean, last episode would have been a lot more nether based had I not got such a lucky nether spawn. And at some point in the coming episodes I will go back into the nether and properly explore the fortress. I just felt a little bit underprepared for that because I didn't plan to do it in that episode. I just planned to find it, and I found everything quite quickly, and more stuff which I didn't even plan to find. But yeah, this has been pretty good getting this started, and between episodes, whenever I'm on this world, when these grow up, I will feed and breed more to hopefully fill these up a bit more with more animals, and hopefully, fingers crossed, find another sheep. I just need one more, and then I can dye them whatever colour, it doesn't matter. But yeah, so yeah, that is it for this episode. Thank you for watching, if indeed you made it this far, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!